How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Real Night. I am not impervious to the frailty and weakness of the human body. It is allergy season, and they are hitting today, so hopefully the voice doesn't sound too bad. If it is annoying, I apologize. It'll probably improve as the video goes on. Anyway, a little bit of context. I believe that this is a musical of some kind. At least that's the impression that I get. As a kid, I watched a lot of musicals, so it'll be fun to dive back into the genre a little bit. Emma Stone, I believe it's starring her. Love her as an actress. I've seen her in so many things. She's very good comedically and just as a serious actress as well. Ryan Gosling, he's alright too. I'm kidding. Of course, he's a very good actor too. I think the first thing I ever saw him in was Remembering the Titans, which he played a little bit of a side character in that. I'll give more context as we continue, of course. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below. Alright, enough talk. Let's roll in. Oh man, I'm already really liking this. Just from the title screen.
Another hot sunny day today.
It's taken me back to stuff like Singing in the Rain. Man, this is probably going to be a gold mine of copyright. Okay, straight to the music.
Summer Sunday nights, it called me to be on that.
I wonder if they're gonna do the whole trope of like people coming out and singing is okay. It's just normal.
Now you'll see my face and think of how he used to know me.
Man, starting out with a banger. I'm loving this. This would make me so mad if I was in this traffic jam, bro. Also, I didn't get the script, so I don't know what we're singing here. And this is exactly what I love about musicals. It's just, they're just so like joyful, you know, just put you in a good mood a lot of the time. Dang, parkour. Purple shirt guy's just having the time of his life. Excellent, excellent intro. I loved that. And I love the fact that it was like a lingering shot, and they shot it as if it were one continuous shot, which I doubt it was. I'm sure there was multiple cuts in there, but that was the style they were going for there. Oh, it's winter. Sorry, that just clicked in my head, but why does everybody have their windows open and stuff? Unless this is like LA where it's always summer.
Pure insanity is insanity. Ah!
No, thank you. I insist.
Oh man, look at those outfits. That might be like an homage to Singing in the Rain. Well, I don't know how many of you have seen that movie, but I assume if you like this movie, you might have seen Singing in the Rain. Sort of like drawing back to that French Revolution era style.
She was wrecked. It was pure lunacy. It was...
She was practicing, huh?
And I just... Oh, you would have died.
Aspiring actress, barista. I think we're digging into a stereotype here.
No, I'm happy for you. I just thought...
Oh no. Distracting from this performance? Come on.
What? Just on the phone.
All those little emotions.
Less than 2 minutes.
I'll go get your
I'm
lunch.
almost done. Thank you.
An actress playing actors is always fun.
Oh, you know what? I think we're good. Thanks for coming in.
Dang. I think she killed that, honestly. But I mean, hey, you're not gonna win them all, even if you do good. I recognize that.
Oh, wow, holy shit. 2 minutes, people. Mia, you're coming, right? I can't. I'm working.
You're coming.
It'll be fun.
It's not gonna be fun.
It could be.
It's not. It's gonna be a bunch of social climbers.
Ingrid Berg.
I was gonna give that back.
How long have you had this?
Like 8 months.
Long time.
When else are you
Black
gonna
Cat.
get to see her?
Oh, I think the Black Cat was a classic. I think I've seen that.
You got the invitation, you got the right address. You need some medication.
Medication.
Yes, a little chance encounter could be the one you've waited for. One to finally lift you off the ground. Someone in the crowd could take you where you wanna go. If you're the someone ready to be found.
I will say though, what I generally don't like about more modern like musicals is the syncing of the singing with the scenes. Like I think they nailed that in the older stuff.
That's someone in the crowd.
I don't know. It always seems just a little bit off in a lot of modern musicals to me.
That's someone in the
Fantastic color choices too. Very complimentary. Another homage to Singing in the Rain. Although that might be a shot in many musicals back in the day. I think Singing in the Rain is just the one that I'm most familiar with because I watched it so many times as a kid.
Is someone in the crowd the only thing you really see? Watching while the world keeps spinning round.
Let me know in the comments if Emma Stone actually sang this. It does sound like her natural voice.
I'm gonna be, that's just waiting to be found.
If it is, well done. Well done. I love how artistic this movie is so far. The way it's shot, the compositions of the scenes, the colors. You see how they're alternating the colors there. The red, yellow, and the whites, and the greens.
No.
Oh.
Come on. What?
Marilyn Monroe there. That framing. Again with the complementary colors, red and blue. Opposite ends of the spectrum. Liptons. Is this Ryan? Captivated? Okay, now we're gonna get his day. It's very interesting what they do here as far as establishing shots. A lot of the times they're at the end of the shots rather than establishing at the beginning.
Please stop sneaking into my home.
You think Mom or Dad would call this a home?
What are you doing? Please don't do that. Please don't sit on that.
There's definitely a cut right there, but again, shot to be continuous.
Samba, tapas.
I have someone I want you to meet.
Does she like jazz?
Probably not.
I had a very serious plan for my future. It's not my fault. I got Shanghai.
Get shit.
Was he like a club owner or something?
You're acting like life's got me on the ropes. I want to be. I'm letting life hit me till it gets tired.
Oh.
Then I'm gonna hit back. It's a classic rope-a-dope. I'm a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yeah, life of an artist can be rough, you know. Creative work is not always the most lucrative work, except for at the top. J.K. Simmons.
Thanks for having me
What's he
back.
doing here?
You're welcome. I want you to know you're looking at a new man. Good. Man that's happy to be here.
Excellent.
It's always a nice surprise to see him in a movie.
And I don't want to hear the free jazz.
Right. Okay. How about 2 for you, 1 for me? How about all for you and none for me?
That's perfect, yes.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, mutual decision then.
Right, made by me.
Yeah, that would probably be hell having to play Christmas tunes all night. Yeah, he looks dead inside. Yeah, it looks like pretty measly tips too. I wonder if Ryan Gosling knows the piano or how much he had to learn for this role. Coming into his own thing. Nice little lights in the background. Red, green, yellow. And that's very interesting because I guess maybe his suit is blue, but Emma's dress is blue. We didn't see any like blue lights in that scene. I don't know if I'm just reading too far into that though. It's completely possible. You know, something missing from the scene. Tearing that up. Fingers are gonna start steaming pretty soon.
I mean, that's what you're saying, but it's not what you mean. What you mean is,
You're fired.
play the set list.
Parker, hello. You're fired.
Leave it to J.K. Simmons to always have a hard-hitting role. Both got turned down.
I just heard you play, and I wanted to.
Wow, that was rude.
I don't like the Fisher on the GT scan. DOA on 23rd. Damn Miranda rights. This is my classroom.
Lady, why you be tripping like that?
You be tripping.
Wow. Ooh.
Yeah, they say I have a knack for world building. I got a lot of heat right now. There's a lot of buzz, people talking about me, which is exciting. And you work so hard and then all that validation.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah. Okay. It's really nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. Take On Me in the background is just so distracting from the movie for me. Oh, Ryan has a band he's in, huh? Or is this just another gig that he does?
Any other requests?
I ran.
Girl like you, need a girl like you.
He's not having it. It was smooth on her part, though.
Get away!
I have to admit, though, this would be rather strange.
Call broad.
Man, so many bangers in this. You know, classic bangers.
I'll admit I was a little curt that night.
Kurt?
Okay, I was an asshole. I can admit that.
Okay.
But requesting Iran from a serious musician is just...
My lord, did you just say a serious musician?
I don't think so.
Can I borrow what you're wearing?
He's holding the guitar piano there.
Serious firefighter.
So you're an actress. Are you doing anything?
The coffee shop on the Warner Brothers lot?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're a barista. And I can see how you could then look down on me from all the way up there. I'm done. Next set.
Yeah, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but from the perspective of the bears. It's kind of
George Michael!
I wonder if her dress is signaling the season as well. Like we had blue for winter, now we're in yellow. Spring, I guess.
Can you grab my keys?
Oh.
Please?
Oh, there we go.
I already love their back and forth.
It's pretty strange that we keep running into each other.
It is strange. Maybe it means something.
Oh,
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Where's
like
my car?
The poster. Singular lamppost with the night sky.
You're a real, what's the word I'm looking for?
Knight in shining armor?
Weirdo. That was the word.
I mean, sometimes those can go hand in hand.
Is that glitter on your lips?
Cherry flavored. Want a taste?
Not much to look at, huh?
I've seen better.
The sun is nearly gone.
I'm pretty sure that's another homage to Singing in the Rain. Not so subtle one.
This swirling sky, but there's only you and I.
Seems like you might be Ryan as well.
You say there's nothing here. Well, let's make something clear. I think I'll be the one to make that call.
But you'll call.
And though you looked so cute in your polyester suit,
It's wool.
you're right. I'd never fall for you at all.
I think they're both in denial. Dang, bro. Are they gonna stop tap dancing now? That wouldn't surprise me. Looks like they have those kind of shoes on. Here we go. Pretty hilarious. She took off her heels to put on some tap shoes for a nice little dance number. I'm really loving this so far. I will say, the way that they're dancing here, it seems a little bit amateurish, but I don't know if that's purposeful or if it's just the fact that they probably had to take lessons for this. They haven't been doing it for a long time. But I think it really adds to the scene. Yeah. There's two people, just two normal people dancing around. Of course, you know, definitely some skill there, but not as professional as somebody like Gene Kelly or the rest of them back in the day, who did it for almost all their movies. Oh, a gentleman.
Good night.
Still lingering on his mind. More blues and reds. And yellows.
Let me check out.
Yeah?
You again.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just meetings and... Can I hide in the bathroom?
I actually do have to check.
Hey, yo. Relax. You'll get your dessert.
That's the window that Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman looked out of in Casablanca.
What was your Bogart's name?
Greg. We've been seeing each other for about a month.
Oh, that's great. I get coffee 5 miles out of the way just so I can be near a jazz club. I don't know. That's LA. They just, they worship everything and they value nothing.
Yeah.
My aunt was an actress.
Oh, okay.
Cut. Check the gate.
We can talk now.
She sounds incredible.
She was incredible. And I would put on all these plays in my bedroom.
Yeah, on and off screen relationships really being highlighted there. It looked like they were like supposed to be like two lovers or something. And then as soon as the camera cuts, straight to arguing.
So you could just write your own roles, you know? Write something that's as interesting as you are and you don't have to audition for this.
Yeah.
Pishikaka. Look at Louis Armstrong, you know? He could have just played the marching band charts that he was given.
To get it out of the way, I hate jazz.
Yeah, maybe she didn't have enough exposure.
When they say that they, you know, hate jazz, they don't have context. They don't know where it comes from. So I think that that's part of the problem, is that you can't hear it, you know?
I mean, that's the thing with a lot of music, too, is like, sure, some is composed to be background, but like...
Every one of these guys is composing, they're rearranging.
Yeah, there's always some sort of communication going on, something that the composer's trying to get across.
Conflict, and it's compromised, and it's just, it's new every time. I'm gonna have my own club.
Really?
Yes. We're gonna play whatever we want, as long as it's pure jazz.
Yeah, I just missed a call.
Why don't you get a call back?
I got a call back.
Yeah, nice.
Come on! For what?
For a TV show. It's like Rebel Without a Cause, sort of.
I got the bullets!
I got the bullet!
You've never seen it?
I've never seen it.
Oh, my. You know, it's playing at the Rialto. I can take you.
Okay.
You know, for research.
For research.
Yeah, for research. Man, a lot of these establishing shots are great. And a lot of the locations are great too. Like the set design is amazing in this. Man, looks like it's in the sky.
City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Or one more dream that I cannot make true.
Yeah, this shot looks amazing. That just looks like he's in the sky right now. Fits the song too, City of Stars.
Okay, nice to meet you.
They don't look too enthused.
In your own time.
Okay, 2 options. You either follow my rules or follow my rules. Capiche?
Thank you.
Ooh,
Oh,
Thanks.
I can do it a different way.
No, that's fine. Thank you very much.
moved right along. It's a cruel world we live in.
That's fun.
That's the attitude to have. Getting into that games. It really makes you think, like, wonder about these actors' experiences too. I'm pretty sure both of them were young actors, child actors even. I know Ryan Gosling was in Goosebumps. I remember he was in the picture one.
Got a space out front.
Great.
We should get going. My brother landed really early.
That's tonight. Okay.
Great.
Great.
Man, she looks excited. Excited to see this man.
Too hot or too cold.
I know, the quality's really falling off.
Quality's terrible, and there's
You
always
know,
people talking.
Probably because of all
Which is
the...
just, you should.
This is the role of a lifetime. Clearly she doesn't want to be there. And if it's only been a month with that guy, I mean...
Indonesia.
I've never
guys
heard
know-
anyone say that.
I don't even know, I can't keep track of it, but honestly, it was...
Yeah, this conversation just seems boring as hell.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, probably should have left sooner. Just the feeling that she gets, you know, thinking about that versus the dread that was in her face when that dude first came around. Dread is kind of it's a bit of a harsh term, but like the discomfort. Looks like an observatory or something.
Jim Stark. I'll go find a place. I'm sorry.
Great polar fields of the north and south will rot and divide, and the seas of the stars will still be there, moving
The film burned. That was a great way to highlight that scene, though. You could really feel those emotions between them. That sort of tension before, you know, their hands met. Okay. I was wondering why they put that specific shot in. They were going to recreate it. Is this open? Did they just break in? This is really an excellent visual representation of, you know, feelings of love growing. You know, feeling like you're lighter than air. That excitement. All done without a single word, just visual storytelling. They really did an excellent job of capturing that feel of those old musicals, I think.
What is that?
It's a play.
Play?
Yeah, she's writing her own. That's awesome.
Actually, it's a one-woman show.
Wow. Is that gonna happen every time?
It was their first meeting. I wonder how long it's been. Maybe it said it on that note, I just didn't see that. It's been a couple months, but... Oh, his sister's getting married. What a beautiful montage. You're going to see all these like sort of arts exhibits and museums and... I wonder if these type of clubs actually exist still. Like jazz clubs? They've got to be really niche if they do. Cameraman's going crazy on this. They've been killing it with both the cinematography and videography in this.
Keith? Come here, man.
What? The legend himself.
Hi, Mia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I used to play with this guy. I got a new combo. Okay. Cool. We're looking for keys. No, I'm good. Let's just grab a drink then. It's been too long.
I wonder what the beef is.
The end.
Oh, she did the play for him, huh?
Genius.
Yeah,
That's
but are people gonna like it?
fuck them.
You always say that.
Well, I truly believe it.
There's passion involved.
Why does it say Sebs?
Because I think you should call it Sebs.
What?
Because no one's gonna come to Chicken on a Stick. You should drop the chicken and just have drinks and jazz, and also there
I'm not
could
dropping
be...
the chicken.
You could maybe do it somewhere else.
It's gotta be the Van Beek.
It doesn't have to be.
The play's incredible.
Who was that guy at the lighthouse?
It's John Legend.
Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too.
Yeah, it's gonna be incredible. No, he hasn't opened it yet. He needs some.
It's all in the building stage.
But he's figuring it out. It's just been a little tricky lately.
We can pay you $1,000 a week, plus a cut of the ticket revenue and merchandising. Sound good?
I want to know their history, you know. Maybe they'll get like a creative way that they're going to tell this story through the music, maybe. As he was mentioning before, you know, jazz is that story. Changes every time. This must be his beef with it. No, not just classic instruments. Now you're introducing some electric stuff in there.
It's different. Jazz is dying because of people like you. You're holding on to the past, but jazz is about the future.
Yeah, I get where he's coming from with that.
City of stars, there's so much that I can't see.
Speaking color-wise, you know, it's really cool that, you know, her dress is now purple. Sort of a combination of the red and blue. Now that they're together, I think that might be something that they're going for here, you know. Because the red and blue were separated in the beginning and now together here.
I don't care if I know just where I will go, 'cause all that I need's that crazy feeling, a rat-tat-tat of my heart.
Getting into that contract, huh? January the 8th. So I wonder if she got picked up for that play, or if she's just going all in. Taking down the old and bringing in her own. It's interesting that she's pursuing her dream and he's kind of off just trying to make money. I guess that conversation was what's highlighting that, just focusing on him while she was in the background talking. I guess he's making that sacrifice, you know, trying to bring in money so that, you know, she can do what she wants to do. And I think it's specifically highlighted by that water damage on the ceiling.
I don't know why I keep moving my body. What your name is, but I like it. I've been thinking about some things.
I mean, it's kind of slaps. Like, I get it's not the vibe that he has. It's pretty good.
I don't care if this turns into a riot.
Definitely a lot going on.
I just know I feel so good tonight.
It must be hitting her too, though, that, you know, this is not him. It's interesting that she's like moving away in the crowd. I guess as that realization is dawning on her, but seemed to be having like a bit of a good time up there at least.
I haven't heard from you in a little while. And I miss you.
I like the fact that they're using the seasons to tell the story as well. No, winter they were sort of away from one another. Spring they got together. Summer they were in full swing.
Surprise.
I'm so glad you're home. When do you leave? The morning?
Yeah. 6:45.
Ooh.
Boise.
Idaho.
You should come.
To Boise?
Yeah, you can knock that off your bucket list.
Really exciting. I wish I could.
Why can't you? Can't you rehearse anywhere?
Yeah, it's a one-woman show after all.
You're gonna be on tour for what? Months now? Years?
Yeah, I don't be...
I wonder why he let the restaurant go. Like, I had my guess earlier, but...
If you're gonna give up your dream, I think it matters that you like what you're playing. Happy.
Why are you doing this?
I don't...
I thought you wanted me to do this. It's just to be in a band, to have a steady job, you know?
Yeah, I figured that was why he was doing it.
So that you could take care of yourself and your life and you could start your club.
Yes. You said yourself no one wants to go to that club. I mean, I'm finally in something that people enjoy.
Since when do
Just
you
'cause I
care
don't enjoy
about
it doesn't
being
matter.
liked?
Yeah.
Why do you care so much about being liked?
You're an actress. What are you talking about?
Interesting cut for the music there. I definitely get his perspective.
Maybe you just liked me when I was on my ass because it made you feel better about yourself.
I mean, not that portion. Songs run out. And meatloaf is about to be dry. Brick loaf.
Yeah, boy.
But I will say, like, I get where he was coming from, you know, wanting to help her with her dream. And it was kind of weird to me that he had just finished congratulating her, telling her how great the play was going to be, and then she was sort of immediately hopping on, like, hey, this is what you should change about the club, this, that, and the other. I'm trying to change his dream where he was just, you know, supportive of hers.
Mojo, you good?
I thought that was next Thursday.
No, it's tonight.
Okay, now look. Now, bite your lip like you should. Right?
Bite my what?
Your lip. No, bite your lip. Right. Onto the nose. A little bit further.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That is great.
Is he gonna play that piece that he played in the beginning? Paris. I mean, some audience better than no audience, I guess. I think those were her friends from earlier too, though.
She's not even good. That whole window thing. Oh my God, don't quit your day job. Oh well.
Yeah, people can be cruel. It's a lot easier to tear down than to build up, for sure. But especially in those circumstances, you gotta be like, could you go up there and do that? Yeah. Like, that person is pursuing what they want, and there's something to be said for that, even if it is rather bad.
Just tell me. I don't blame you for
It's
not wanting-
over.
What is?
It's over. I'm gonna go home for a while.
I'll come see you tomorrow.
No, I'm going home.
Yeah, entertainment business can be rough, for sure. It brings to mind what he was talking about earlier, again, with the great establishing shot there, but who cares what they think, you know, as long as you're pursuing your passion. I love the framing of some of these shots, like the fact that they're standing in the windows, you know, perfectly in the center of those windows as the camera pans. Oh, this is our wedding. Nice.
Yep, wrong number.
Yeah, she's not answering her cell. I was told I might find her here.
Not anymore.
She getting picked up for something.
Casting?
Knows exactly who that is.
Why did you come here?
Because I have good news. Amy Brandt, the casting director. Yeah. She was at your play. I want you to come in tomorrow and audition for this huge movie that she's got.
That will kill me.
What?
What? Because
Why?
I've been to a million auditions, and the same thing happens every time, where I get interrupted because someone...
See, but it's different, though. Signing up or calling in for an audition is different from a casting director asking you to come in for an audition.
You said it. You change your dreams and then you grow up, and I can go back to school.
That's sad, man. But the fact that he is the one trying to carry her dream speaks a lot to his character.
I'll be out front at 8 a.m.
How did you find me here?
The house in front of the library.
And remembers those small details. I feel like she should definitely be holding on to somebody that cares this much about improving her life. And it's not like he's in it for...
I got coffee.
Doesn't seem like he's in it for any, like, personal gain or anything. He just wants to see her succeed. That's something that's very rare to find.
Hi, Mia. I'm Amy, and this is Frank.
Hi. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Glad we found you.
What a stark contrast from before. The lady was on her phone, the guy was...
It's gonna be a process.
We're gonna build the character around the actress. It's a 3-month rehearsal and a 4-month shoot.
Tell us a story. You're a storyteller.
My aunt used to live in Paris. I remember she used to come home and she would tell us these stories.
And they're invested. That's the difference.
Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem.
What a powerful message. Beautiful.
So bring on the rebels, the ripples from pebbles, the painters and poets and plays. And here's to the fools who dream, crazy as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that break. Here's to the mess we make.
I think that this was my favorite song so far. Emma Stone killing it with the acting there and the singing. You really feel that emotion, sort of that mix of sadness but also hope in that song. Beautifully written and beautifully performed there.
You're gonna get it.
I really might not. I
Yes,
hope
you
you're
are.
not disappointed.
I know. When you get this, you gotta give it everything you got.
What are you gonna do?
I gotta follow my own plan, you know? Stay here. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, exactly what I was talking about earlier. Just purely selfless.
I'm always gonna love you.
I'm always gonna love you too. Look at this view.
Call back to their
better.
first night.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Looks like a painting. 5 years later. I think she got it.
On us.
Oh, no. Thank you, Francis.
And the jazz playing. But it's, Christmas jazz. Nice touch.
Doing too bad, Seb.
Not too bad is great.
See you tonight. See you tonight.
You started the club. Does anybody else out there wish that they could just do a time jump like that? Sometimes I wish that I could do that, especially when starting something new. I wish you could just be like, all right, 5 years later, where are we at? 5 years is a long time when you think about it. Lock and change. Oh, she's married. Got the ring on the finger. And a kid. As I was saying, lock and change in 5 years. He's living the business life.
I do not miss this. Do you want to just pull off here and get dinner?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is she gonna go to the club?
You want to check it out?
He did it. And she took her advice, too. No chicken on a stick. People were definitely interested.
Welcome to Seb's.
Threw him off. But, it makes sense. Haven't seen somebody that you loved for that long. I think it's clear that he loved her. Maybe loves her. Taking us back to that first shot when she first noticed him. Yeah, here we are. It's interesting how music can actually do that. Well, not physically, of course, but it really can take us back to different moments in our lives.
I just heard you play, and I wanted...
How it should have ended. I needed that from J.K. Simmons. I needed that. Turn them down, yeah. This is how it should have ended. If everything had just gone perfectly. And this is taking me back again to Singing in the Rain when they when Gene Kelly was dancing through all the different sets. Oh yeah. Yes, exactly. Ooh. Beautiful. Came with her to Paris, started his jazz club there. Boy with the Red Balloon. I think that was a classic French film. I remember watching it when I was younger. That hindsight is 2020. So wholesome. Yeah, what a wholesome sequence. And it definitely highlights how life is. It's never as picture perfect as it is in like a lot of those movies or a lot of those memories. Things maybe not as they should have been, but just as they are.
One, two, three, four.
This was amazing, really. It really transported me back in time to, when I was younger, watching a lot of those musicals. Specifically Singing in the Rain, as I've mentioned so many times throughout this reaction, but, other stuff like Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, those musicals. This was really just an homage to all of those, and I think they did a fantastic job with this. The cinematography, the videography was just another level as far as artistic expression goes. The colors were amazing, sort of pastels, but there was always that recurrence of the yellows, the reds, the greens, the blues, and then sort of combining some of those into like the purples to sort of tell another story just through color. And then there's the separate element of telling the story through the music. Like, I would say probably a third of this movie is just music and the visual storytelling. And I love that because they did an excellent job of portraying a lot of those emotions and story beats through the music. We really don't get stories like this a lot nowadays, musicals just in general. And while this wasn't necessarily like your happy ending, sort of like the flashback that they had, everything goes perfectly style of love story, it was still a very powerful one and a very sort of more realistic, grounded version of some of those classic love stories. And it speaks to real life in that sense. And I think they captured different elements of love very well in this. I can completely understand Ryan Gosling's, or I guess Sebastian's mindset in this. He was a great guy for the things that he did and being very selfless in those moments. Fantastic job by all the actors in this. But this was mainly like a two-person movie. There's always good and bad in this, and I would have to say that overall, I really loved this movie. I would say the only thing that really threw me off about it was just some of the singing moments. It seemed like it was a tiny bit off. The mouth movements weren't matching the energy of the song, if that makes sense. Like, they would have to be more like, whoa, what the heck? I don't really know how to describe it. More like articulation or more expressiveness in, some of the songs that they were singing, but it ended up being like,
if I were like shouting like this and it was going crazy and
that's kind of the mismatched lineup that I felt was happening there. But other than that, that's just a tiny nitpick. Overall, a very good story here. And I'm looking forward to diving deeper into the filming of it and the making of it. Talked a lot about watching things when I was a kid in this, so I figured I'd provide a little bit of context. When I was younger, we weren't really allowed to watch a lot of modern stuff that came out, so a lot of the time we just watched older films like Swing Time, Sound of Music, West Side Story. Not to say that we didn't watch any newer films at all, we definitely did, but it was far outweighed by the amount of classics that we watched. Anyway, just a couple of pieces to add before we close things out completely. This still holds up so well on a rewatch, and the music just keeps getting better and better the more I hear it. During the reaction, it was actually a little bit difficult to completely pay attention to exactly what they were saying in some of the songs, just because there were a lot of other elements to focus on, but hearing the pieces without all that makes me appreciate the film even more. I also found out how heavily inspired the film was by Singing in the Rain specifically, with the cast and the crew watching it multiple times during production, which just put my mind at ease and highlights the fact that they nailed the homage. One of the main elements that makes this movie so endearing, in my opinion, is the dialogue, but more specifically how natural it feels. Even though it was an artistic film, the characters feel relatable enough that it's almost like watching two real people go through what they went through. A testament to the acting for sure, and they deserved every accolade they got for this. In my opinion, this is also a meta commentary, primarily thinking of the fact that it's a live-action musical, which has lessened in popularity over the years, telling a story, in Seb's case, about a man trying to hold on to something that is seemingly dying. And I believe to really find the message of this film, you don't really have to look any further than Mia's audition scene.
So bring on the rebels, the ripples from pebbles, the painters and poets and plays.
And the conclusion of Seb's story.
Welcome to Seb's.
She sings about following her dreams with passion and how she'll always remember the flame that her aunt had, which translated in Mia's story in the fact that she was telling that story and providing that passion to the people she was auditioning for. And in Seb's case, a physical sense in that he brought the passion for what he wanted to do, bringing to mind what Mia said during their argument.
People will want to go to it because you're passionate about it, and people love what other people are passionate about.
The passion is what draws people in. Pulling back again to the overall meta concept dealing with the real world, that's exactly what happened here. A live-action musical, which has become a niche in comparison to its prevalence a handful of decades ago, was nominated and won multiple awards for the passion that clearly went into it by the cast and the crew alike. This film definitely ranks in one of my favorites. We'll love to hear what you all think in the comments or anything cool you may know about the film. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.